old uniform was okay. Obviously, we know it's the typical, obviously, school uniform. But for me, when I seen the active school uniform, I thought, yes, that's like perfect. The active uniform for me was so many benefits. And we absolutely love it as a parent, and my children both love it.
We talk about it being a game changer, but it really is a game changer for so many of our learners. We took some of our sports leaders into nursery and showed them the girls in summer dresses climbing, and they just went, it's not fair. And that concept of fairness for all of us, whether we're a boy or a girl, a sporty person or not, you know, whether we're neurodiverse, it just felt it was a more fair uniform.
When we went into nursery, the girls couldn't play on the climbing frames or trim trails because they were wearing dresses and skirts.
Yeah, and the boys, because they were dressed a bit different to the girls, they could do anything, but the girls were doing a lot different to the boys. If they can't be active, then we need to change, because we want to be able to do PE whenever we want. And at break time, I was getting excited because, oh yeah, it's football. If girls want to play that, they can't play it if they're in tights and skirts.
I used to wear dock slip-ons, and you can't really do the Daily Mile or do any sports at break times wearing them, whereas the boys were wearing trainers and they could practically do anything. My friends, one of them used to love playing football and basketball, they still do, but they couldn't do it when we didn't have an active uniform, but now they're really happy.
Just the well-being, they're just getting involved more. My year 4 said he likes it now that he doesn't have to get changed for PE and he doesn't lose all his belongings. And then for my year 2, he's actually on the SEM register, so he really struggled with the transition of getting changed for PE, which meant that he didn't join in, so he was obviously missing a lot of education through that as well. But since the active school uniform, he's so much more comfortable. He's now, the teacher said that he gets involved with PE, so that was everything for me as a parent, to see that my children are happy and enjoying and thriving with the active school uniform.
Myself and Aya started the Youth Voice initiative. So we came into Ladywood and we spoke to them about physical inactivity and what that may look like, and the building blocks of health. It was quite interesting to explain to them when we came in and spoke about physical activity. Everyone just straight away went to dodgeball, football, running around, and we explained the building blocks of health and how other things can impact people's ability to be active. So we spoke about walking to school and active travel and being able to afford to go to clubs and things like that. So I think that kind of opened their eyes up to a little bit to think about what other barriers might be affecting them. I think that kind of led down to the idea of actually what you can wear might be impacting how physically active you can be.
Everything is easier, so we're in winter. PE days, we've only got one hall. If it's dry, we can just do PE. So we can do the Daily Mile easier, because some of the girls used to complain about their shoes because they were slip-on shoes and they weren't able to take part as much, so we can do PE whenever we want to do. We've got forest schools happening this afternoon. We don't have to say bring a spare set of clothes, they just go in the clothes they're wearing. So it's just given us more flexibility as a school and more freedom. Some of the grown-ups, the parents and the families have talked to us about there's less arguments in the morning. It's cheaper, they only need one uniform, they don't need to buy 2. One mum went, the carbon footprint's got lower because my washing is on lower because I'm not wearing a white polo shirt and I can put all the washing in at once. So there's been lots of incidentals, but in terms of in school, when we're sat on the floor, which we do, we're primary school children, we sit on the floor, everybody's more comfortable.
It's a huge thing for us is the spontaneous physical activity that children can participate in. So we can, if it's raining on the day that you're set to do PE, it doesn't really matter because you can do it another day. Or things like the Daily Mile is an initiative that we follow in school, and it's just that kind of comfort and freedom of movement.
It's amazing that kids can actually be active and they don't have to think, oh, can I do this roly or whatever on that bar because my underwear will be seen, or girls will run and girls can do splits and all that stuff. I think that, for me, I think every single school have to follow it, because this is the age where kids can actually develop the strengths, be proud of themselves. This is that age, this crucial age, to actually let them be kids, let them enjoy, let them move.
Right, they're going to the next one.